I'm Vanessa.
I'm Royal.
And this is Exposed by MF. Today we are doing a runway review for none other than Mr. Jean-Paul Gaultier himself.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're just going to be diving into some of our favorite looks from the JPG collection.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, we're both wearing some JPG. This is my first, I finally got my first piece. It's this, super cute mesh top. It's got obviously JPG on it and then the alphabet because I'm so studious. But I got it from Country of in the Lower East Side. And I was so happy when I found it.
We had to do a whole episode just to show it off.
Yeah, exactly.
But I love that. I didn't even notice the little lettering. I love that. We love a literate queen. What I'm wearing, it's actually from Shop 86, and that one is one of the Holy Grail vintage stores in Greenpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I got this a few years ago. It's a Fuzi dress, and it was during the time that JPG worked there, and he was designing. And I love it. It's
Thank you.
Yeah, it used to be I used to wear it all the time, so I'm glad I got to pull it out. Just this old thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's got a bunch of different patterns, and I never really wear that many colors, so I love a little blend.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah. They're it's the more earthy tones and stuff.
Yeah. I have two other pieces. Okay, so this next piece I wore on one of our podcast episodes, so I won't go into too much detail, but I feel like she deserves a spotlight.
Mm-hmm. Super cute.
Ooh. Okay, this crochet from the Jean-Paul Gaultier Juniors. It's so cute. It's open, and me and Royal have both worn this out and about. Fell off. So I think she's ready to go, but super cute. That's also from Shop 86, and that was the first time I ever saved up any amount of money to buy a Holy Grail piece.
It's a great piece, though.
Yeah,
super beautiful.
I loved it. The lady at the store was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so lucky!" Someone last week just tried to take it off the rack and run out with it. And I was like, It was meant to be.
No, that's when you know it's good. Oh my God.
Yeah, because I saw it a few months before I got it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to save up this much money, and I'm going to come back here and get it. If it's still there, it's meant to be mine.
Uh-huh.
And it became mine.
Well,
okay, last other piece I wore on my birthday, which is the day that Royal and I met. So she saw me in this
very special
piece.
Very special.
I don't think I could wear this on YouTube, so I have to shout it out.
Yeah, you gotta cover it.
I know. Give me a sec to hold my mic.
Yeah, we gotta cover very so beautiful,
stunning.
It's
from the it's a tatouage piece, and I can't really show it very well because I don't want us to get demonetized.
If you do, do one
there
big
we go.
look, and then maybe we'll block it out.
Very, very fast. Okay, but so stunning and gorgeous. If I could wear this just on this episode, I totally would. One of my favorite pieces. I don't know when in my life I'm gonna get to wear it again.
That's for the Patreon when we get a Patreon.
Yeah, we could do the Patreon. But I have to talk about, I wore it on my birthday, and I made the theme for the dress code for all my friends. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe you wore that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, obviously had to show out, be the most crazy outfit, but we were out at the bar, and I had we were out in the back room, and I was waiting to go to the bathroom, and I was just wearing this dress, and some straight man comes up to me, and he's like, I love your see-through dress. And I was just like, what? This is very clearly covered in fake tattoos and not a human body, and also the color is not.
You're like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
dude,
I was
really?
And I obviously was super aggressive and mean. No, I was just like, you should go, because the stall opened, so thankfully Saved by the Bell there. Oof. But I just have been wondering why do men not understand very obvious things? Very clearly I'm not wearing a naked dress. I'm not wearing a transparent dress. Yesterday I was wearing ribbons in my hair, and we were at this bodega, and this guy was like, oh, is that like, that's not a bandana, is it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do like straight men?
He says that, and I'm like, what is he talking about? Like, you literally just had your hair done, and then like, yeah,
I just had little bows in my hair, and I was like, I don't know. I don't mean to like come at this guy. That's just kind of an example, like two examples of like men misreading. But I'm like, that's a very obvious thing. Like, have you not gone through life and seen like ribbons or?
Right.
But yeah, slight tangent. The other fun thing about when I wore this dress is I wore it to Paragon, which I don't know if you made it to that part of the night, but that is one way to get free tequila from Gagans.
Oh my god!
That I was getting, like, everyone was coming up to me like, "You are that girl," and I was like, "It's
we
my
love
birthday."
that. We love that. Of course, like that's the way to do it on your birthday.
Oh yeah,
know?
we had a time. Check out my Instagram if you want to see some very like cunty pictures.
Oh my god, I love those.
Very gorgeous.
I love those.
But yeah, that's it. That's all we own from JPG. Maybe when we're very rich and famous,
exactly.
We
maybe
do an update.
Yeah, we'll have a bigger collection.
Yeah, so you guys better like and
exactly.
comment
like,
so we can start building out the JPG collection.
Because that's all this is going to be going to.
Yeah, no, it's fully a funnel to my closet. Like there's no reinvesting. Like the quality will not get better.
No. But should we go into these looks? We like spent, some time going on Vogue Runway and just kind of looking through the collections, finding some things that caught our eye that we like. And I think we should just start with the first one here, which is a piece that I saw, and it's spring 1995 ready to wear. I really love this top. Like, it's just so cunty to me. So beautiful. I do love this, like, kind of see-through, like, I don't know if that's sequins or something, but I kind of am a slut for, like, a good neck, like a good turtleneck type thing.
Interesting.
And now, to be honest, like, I really want to try and source this.
I feel like this can't be too rare of a thing to find. I feel like you can definitely, even if it's not JPG, I feel like you can find a million styles similar though.
Honestly. Also, I love like all these runway pics. They all look so good just because the 90s was all just film.
The 90s just has a better like look and feel to it.
She's definitely glowing in this one. They got the exposure a little crazy.
Yeah,
but...
well, I will say definitely like 90s Gaultier is where it's at, and that's where like the majority of our picks will be.
Yeah, we were like, when we go on to like 2010s, early 2000s, we were looking at some of these and being like, oh, they really...
Yeah, they're not all positive, let's just say that. But I like the skirt. I feel like I would wear that skirt. Because clearly I love transparent garments.
Oh my god, right.
Okay, this piece is spring 1995, sticking with it.
This is one I picked out too. I don't know. I feel like I liked kind of the overall look of this. I don't know if I liked any one specific piece. I do love like this belt that she has on kind of under her jacket. Yeah, I know, you need to look closer.
Right. Well, I was wondering if it was like part of the jacket.
I know. I wonder if it is. But I also do like this fur, though. I don't know. Don't tell the people in Soho who are protesting.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Also, just,
now it's vintage, so we can try and source
it. Right. No, but also just like her look with the sunglasses, like the cherry red lipstick,
the white face,
thin. So good,
so gorgeous. Good. The white face makeup. Let me clarify.
Yeah.
But very, very stunning. I like that.
Right.
Also, I feel like hot pants, like really short shorts, are coming in for the summer. Super.
You mean micro shorts?
No, I mean hot pants. I said what I said. No, I love this blazer and the fur. So gorgeous.
I am a sucker for a good shoulder. Like, let me tell you, a good strong shoulder. Love. I have stolen
so many blazers from my mom because she was like, obviously had the 90s and 80s blazers. So I love that look. And this red color is so stunning. But yeah, I feel like that's all we can milk out of that.
Yeah. Again, I really liked this spring 1995. I was vibing. And to keep going with these, like, this jacket right here, I just love the shoulders. Like, this is something I definitely would love to wear. It is, like, a little light for me. I
Yeah.
usually don't wear, a lot of my clothes are a lot darker color.
I feel like a gray
that.
is nice though. I
Right.
have to keep going like this close to the screen because I'm blind. But yeah, I feel like I'm not super obsessed with the pants. They're probably
Yeah,
cool in person though, and the tailoring is, I'm sure, exquisite.
right. But they're a little, I don't know, the shoes are okay. I feel like that is a lot of these things where I'm like, oh, I like one piece from here, and then the rest of what they're wearing is
hmm
whatever.
But I'm also obsessed with the like short hair on these models. The 90's makeup
Yes.
was so stunning. Maybe
So
it's because
great.
all the pictures were films. But like something about this makeup, it's like purples and so chic.
Absolutely. It all looks good.
Okay, here we
Ooh.
go. We got to talk about this one. This is my poll.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the like tattoo collection and I love how they've incorporated that. However, we do have to like talk about this collection. So from the spring 1994, this was
Global Village Chic. That's what they called it.
this is what Vogue like said about it. This is
Okay,
not
okay.
what Jean-Paul Gaultier said, but also I don't know if that's really I don't know if we love that. Like maybe we don't
There's
really
a little
say that.
appropriation,
The
like
collection was called Les Tatouages, which is the tattoos in French. Um, yeah, they
it was giving a little definitely cultural appropriation.
absolutely
You
like
know?
Vogue said the top notes were tribal Indian African, which, like the much commented on faux piercing, reflected an embedding interest in the global village chic that would go on to define Gaultier's work for decades. I'm not sure if that's how I would have described. I mean, that is kind of what was going on, but I don't know if I would say chic.
Yeah, it's an interesting look, but I feel like a good reminder of, oh yeah, a lot of these fashion houses have interesting, a little checkered collections.
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like definitely the 90's, everything had to have a theme.
mm-hmm.
And they were like, okay, well, we're going to go to the museums and get inspired by the art. And then they would
Yeah,
go to like other countries' art and then be like, oh, this season we're going to make it Mexican.
it's so ethnic, and you're just
Yeah.
like, babe.
It's like I think maybe just pull on your own roots or the roots of the house or things that inspire you. And there's nothing wrong with like taking elements like tattoo or things that you relate to and find cool. Like Vivienne Westwood always did punk and things like that. But like maybe we don't need to like do a full culture or like
Yeah.
but I think the tattoo collection is really cool. I always find tattoo to be such an amazing art form, and so also the body and putting it on clothing I find very cool. So I do love a lot of the
Absolutely.
elements from this. Photo piercings are also really cool, but yeah, I don't know. The 90's, it's you got to look at with the lens of this is kind of what the culture was at the time.
Obviously, doesn't it? Yeah, I completely get what you're saying. I
Yeah.
completely get what you're saying. Okay, this one is
Probably gonna have to blur, but
definitely.
okay. Spring 1995, ready to wear. I picked this one. Of course, I did. We love a transparent. I am obsessed with everything about this. I feel like Jean-Paul Gaultier loved to see the girls topless on the runway. I don't know how you would style this.
With
I
something
think,
under it. Well, if you're going out in public, if you're
yeah,
going out in
yeah, yeah.
public.
But very cool. I wonder if celebrities ever pulled this. This must be.
I know. I wonder. That would be interesting. Also, she's got all these piercings on her ear.
I'm wondering what it is that's on her crotch. Like,
Yeah, it looks like ruffles or something. Obviously, all of these aren't like ultra high resolution, so we can zoom in and enhance. But
yeah, whatever it is, I'm obsessed.
no,
I
cool
do think
nonetheless.
the shape that it shows, like the body, is very cool. And then, like, obviously, your eyes go right to her crotch and then go around. And
Right.
I don't know. I think it's cool.
No, I do like it, and like this, just whatever halter top is that?
Right.
Wait, no, that's not a halter
No,
top.
no, it's. I think it's like a bodysuit thing.
No, I
but,
mean
like
like
off
the
the shoulder.
neckline, yeah, off the shoulder. Yeah, we like that. We love
Yeah,
that.
I like when a designer is not afraid to like make a big
Oh my god.
like statement. But yes, okay, another one from 1995. We are really
We
just
love spring 1995.
we are sluts
They
for
were
this
good.
season. Um, obsessed with the umbrella, obsessed with this whole look. I feel like this is so fierce.
The sunglasses, ugh, love them too.
I think the styling is a bit much, but so was everything in the 90s.
All the bangles and things.
And
you
is
have
this a clip-on bang or what's going on with the hair?
I know. I wonder if it's some of this hair that they were doing in these collections were so
I don't
crazy.
know what hair and makeup
It looks
artist.
like ruffles at the top.
Yeah, I don't know what hair and makeup artist Jean-Paul Gaultier pissed off, but some of the hair in the shows was crazy.
Absolutely.
However, this one
Absolutely.
looks great. I feel like it looks like an organza material, so it's probably super shiny walking, and I'm sure in person this looks so stunning.
Oh my god, I do love these pants, and it's got like interesting. If we zoom in, if we zoom in and enhance, it's got these like interesting patterns on it. But yeah, it is a
A
cool
little
look.
pop of yellow for spring.
Yes, yes. Okay, spring 1997 couture. I really thought this look was interesting. I don't know if I think it's like denim.
I was gonna say it looks like denim.
It's denim that they took and they just like it's giving a little bit like I don't want to say paisley, but just almost like a doily type thing.
Yeah, like very doily.
So beautiful. Like I would love to wear this and these kind of, these like really wide arms and stuff. Like I just think it's so beautiful. I don't know, what are your thoughts? Do you like it?
Honestly, the only thing I can look at is this like hairball that she's holding. Like, what is that?
What is she holding?
It is definitely giving
Maybe
like
because she like is her hair's so short. That's it's some take on something probably.
I don't know what is happening there. Yeah, I think it looks very much like the Britney Spears like denim dress thing that she had. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure this looks cool on.
Really, you're not the biggest
I
fan?
don't like the doily thing.
Interesting. See, I think that's why I really like it.
But I'm feeling like I don't know. I'm having mixed emotions with this one for sure. I do feel like in an editorial this would look really pretty.
Really?
I would never wear this. I don't think.
Wow. Oh, so never mind. It's ugly. No, it's ugly. It's okay. That's fine.
I said
That's
we could
fine.
have different opinions and that would be okay, and that's fine. All right. Okay, this is Madonna, and she closed the show for 1995. That's really much. That's not too much like anything about the actual look. It's like just a regular slip dress.
Madonna.
But she's got her dog on the runway, which I thought was kind of cute.
Little Fifi, or whatever its name is.
Sure, yeah, Fifi Foo little.
It looks like a Fifi.
Yeah, that's it. But I think that's cool. Little celebrity spotlight there.
Yeah, we have Madonna here. Okay, this is spring 97. I kind of did this just because I thought he had like interesting hair. It's kind of a crazy look. Like, yeah, he's got this another like off the shoulder thing, but then he's got like these squiggly, like I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah, also is that oh no, it's a necklace. Okay. Yeah, we didn't pick much menswear, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
that's okay, right?
that's fine. I don't know if you guys are here for menswear.
No, but I'm like, honestly, this is like literally, I feel like this is something I would wear, but his pants, like, there's something
I don't like
weird
that the
going on
toes are
there.
out, to be honest. The shoe choice really bothers me.
Yeah, not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan, but I was like, okay, it's an interesting look.
Okay, I do like the pants.
Yeah, the pants are interesting.
Cool. Next. Oh, the hair again. Oh, I love
Yeah,
this.
I was like, okay, I like this look. This is again spring 97.
I love the glasses too. They're very like Tom Ford-esque.
Right? And I'm like, I just love this trench coat, like this kind of iridescent blue, which I feel like we saw something a little similar to this when we went to a current affair, that flea market. But it was more purple. But I'm like, I picked some other trench coat ones too. Like I'm a sucker for a trench coat, even though I don't own any. But I'm like, I love a trench coat look.
Yeah, that is really stunning. I feel like for New York, a trench coat is difficult because you have about 1 week where you can wear it, and then it's either too hot or it's too cold before. So, yeah, but I love a blue trench coat. That's gonna make me want to get one.
Literally, and again, the hair.
The hair. I mean, the hair really steals the whole show.
It really does.
Okay. I had to pull out looks from the Fifth Element because I'm also kind of
Yes.
rocking the Fifth Element hair. A bit of a stretch, but if you don't know, Jean-Paul Gaultier designed a bunch of these costumes from the Fifth Element, and oh my God, they're so good. That basically makes this a whole fashion movie because of how
Yeah.
amazing these looks are.
Oh, I remember like when I was younger watching it. I think like we would not have been able to watch this when I was a kid. My parents were very strict, but I like went to my grandparents and they had it on the TV and I was so enamored by the looks and just the whole costume and set design. Like, of course, I'm the only person that thought that, you know, I'm just
Yeah.
nobody else liked show.
Again, with the hair, I
Yeah,
feel
this
like they're
Chris
sticking with.
Tucker, like
Yeah, I feel like they're sticking with one hair stylist who's doing these weaves, or I don't know what this giant pony is that they've been doing because you're gonna see that a lot later too.
But
But
this all leopard print and then the cane being leopard
I
print
need
too.
this. I need this so bad.
Also this necklace. I love this necklace.
The like structured collar,
Yes, yes. So beautiful.
so incredible.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Like the bandage dress.
Gag. No words, but I will speak. I mean, what a way to just like make a statement. This is so fucking cool.
It is. And also Bruce Willis in this like orange like
Yeah,
cuff, which
So complimentary.
was he like in jail or something? I can't remember, but you were saying you want to do this look for
I know my
for
Halloween, maybe next year. No one steal it, but now I can't do it because we've already said it.
I know, right?
No, I'll come up with something fierce.
It's so cute. Like I really do love. I don't know. I love just kind of like a little strappy almost look. And again, I love this collar. I love this neck, you know?
Yeah, it just made like an action like one piece thing look so cool. So
Absolutely.
this is so stunning. One of his best work, to be honest. Oh, this
the McDonald's.
the McDonald's look. This is so good. I don't know. I feel like they need to actually bring this out to the. I would go to McDonald's if they look like this.
Oh my God. And then also like the corset basically that has like
Maybe this will be my Halloween
that
costume.
is so funny. Also her bangs just so hard chopped. Like
Oh, I'm sorry.
I never said I didn't like it. I never said
Okay, all right. Another classic piece.
Yeah.
Again, we are sticking with
Fall
1995.
95. It was a great year. It was a good year.
One of his best. This is so iconic. This kind of like dotted
bodysuit.
heat map bodysuit, and this pattern they do all the time now, and like all of the celebrities have worn this. But
Her makeup too.
yes, this is just so stunning. I love it.
Literally. I love the headpiece. Like I feel like that really helps bring it together.
Yeah.
And then also it just looking like, you know, I feel like it looks like they wanted to make her skin kind of look like that dotted, and then it's like she's wearing a bikini almost. You know, just like with this yellow part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just speculating. But
Yeah.
this like more silver look. Really interesting.
I love it. Very like, I don't know, futuristic.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, same show. Linda
95.
Evangelista, gorgeous.
Oh.
This was their like punk rock cool. I feel like out of all of the seasons, like what we would wear, we would totally wear everything from this show.
I love this jacket. Like
She has like a
is that like a whip or is
Yeah.
that like a sword?
no, I think it's a whip. It's like one of those like
Really?
sex ones that you know what I mean.
No, and then her hair, this like high pony, but also just
like
this
a
slick to the side and the
yes.
front.
I feel like they did a lot of like steampunk type of references. Very cool, very cool. Love it.
God, I know all of these. I'm like, I just want, like, I want to buy them so bad.
I know we have nothing bad to say for 1995, but
No. Okay, and that's it. That's it for
that's
90s.
it for the 90s. Unfortunately, from here on out, I think we may
I feel
have
like
some more struggles.
I feel like I found some good ones for the 2000s.
Yes.
But I found myself like looking through a lot of the collections, being like, something happened between the 90s and 2000s where, I don't know, things just felt a little, I don't want to say like corporate, but it feels like he went a little bit more into almost office. I don't know. I don't want to like speculate too much, but there was a difference just going through it, you know, and seeing that contrast. But this one is from spring 2001, and I love the dress. I loved like this cutout in the middle, which he does a couple times. I was seeing it in some other collections, but I really like that, you know. And then she's got these like nice bangles, and then this like
giant bag.
I know this like it looks really rigid. It almost looks like can't like paper or something like that. But I was like, shout out. I thought that was very interesting.
I do love this. I love this look. Very cool. I don't know if the flower, I'm not mad at the flower. I feel like it brings a little color to an otherwise somewhat drab like look, but I do love this cutout here.
Right in the middle.
They did love their bangles back then.
They did, let me tell you.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think this is cute. This is like Office Siren of, you know, of the 2001 era.
Right.
Okay, cute. What do we have? All right, I picked this out. This is 2002.
Spring.
Yeah, this is kind of like, I feel like Alexander Wang wishes. They just did, like, I know Wang did like
this like.
It's kind of like a bandage dress, like a gauze type of look, and I know that like Wang did that recently, but like I feel like this is very cool. I like the like it's almost like skin tone color. Very cool.
I know. I want to know how they did that. Like there has to be some machine that literally just, you know, punches holes in it or something.
Right. Very, very beautiful.
But then it's also pretty patterned.
Yeah.
Like they have
it looks almost like leather, to be honest.
It really does. I wonder what that was. Ugh, this is when I'm like, can't you tell us literally every single thing about these looks and like what you know? But they gotta keep their secrets.
Yeah,
secrets.
We gotta use our brains, I guess.
Yeah.
Ugh, I picked this one out too. So stunning. We'll probably have to blur.
Yeah.
2002. I love that pop of red that he's doing with the black. I don't know about the green heels, but it's alright. Whatever.
No, I know. I love that it's so low cut. Like.
Yeah, I don't like the styling with the bag and the shoes, but
the dress is so beautiful.
Yeah, the dress is so beautiful. This is so cool. I love, you know.
Well, and then it looks like in the back here, there's like a little bit of red coming out. So I wonder if, you know, it follows it to the back.
Yeah, that looks so cool. I love like the different fabrics. It's like a chiffon or something. Very sheer, stunning.
Yes.
Cute.
Okay. On to the next. Oh, fall 2005. Did I? Oh, yeah, I picked this one.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought this was more interesting just with like this ultra baggy look. If I'm being honest, I was like, it kind of looks a little bit like a trash bag.
We love a trash bag look.
I thought it was interesting. And then she kind of has this like really cool, super shiny skirt that has like this big slit. And I wonder if it is like... you know, it's not joined together in the middle and you put it, but I like that. And then I did like her makeup. I liked her makeup and her hair, this like pixie cut. But I don't know, not much else to say. The boots are cute. I just thought it was more like an interesting look, you know, fall 2005.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Jean-Paul Gaultier was working in Hermes. So he has a lot of like random like horse kind of like references. Apparently on this runway show, he like made some kind of horse joke. I don't know. Apparently didn't land very well.
Why does she have the Grimes haircut?
She does. That blunt like straight across bang. Oof.
I do like this though. Like,
yeah, I picked one of the better ones. This is like kind of like a saddle, you know,
like harness type.
Yeah, I will say this was like one of the better.
I'm like, is that
picks.
Horsehair? Like, I'm assuming.
Oh, maybe.
No, I feel like I wonder,
maybe.
like, if there's laws against, you know, like horse pelts
pony
or
hair.
something.
Pony hair is something they use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think after like being at Hermes, you know, that definitely he probably had a lot of like ideas and like design inspo from that. So I think that's interesting. It's kind of a nod to that.
Yeah, I like the brown. I love a good brown.
I think this is a look.
Absolutely. Though the hair
styling is like weird with the hair and the makeup, I think.
Right. Okay, here we go. Fall 2005. I thought this one was interesting more just with the shirt she's wearing, less like this giant, huge pelt that she has.
I'm almost like, wow, that if that little midsection, if that was a skirt, that would be like the diesel skirt that came out. You know what I mean?
That has like it's got like 3 buckles. Yeah, the pants, I'm not
I can't
vibing with
condone
these
those.
skin tight pants.
And the
But
shoes are horrible. I hate those shoes.
There were some, I was looking through and there were some bad shoes. But I would wear this like gray long sleeve shirt that kind of has these like ruffles. Not this like huge fur shawl that just seems a little too much for me. But yeah, like I said, I liked at least one piece. The hair's interesting, you know, she's got these 2 pieces coming down. But
the makeup.
I know the makeup is cool. We'll like zoom in on that.
I disagree on that.
Oh, you don't like it?
I don't like this look. This looks
Really?
bad. I'm sorry. I like the gray part. But
I don't know if I like the hair. I like the hair last, but I don't know. I like the green. Obviously, it's the early 2000s, so they loved darkening the eyes.
They do, yeah.
Major amounts.
I feel like this would be perfect for Dune. Like, fine, put that in Dune too, and I'll rock with it. But like, I don't know. I hate.
Like I said, I like the shirt.
Okay, this I liked.
Yeah, fall 2008.
This I liked, and I think that the hair is a serve in only this look. I think it only works for this. Like this I would wear head to toe.
I like the jacket, obviously. It's like this, this like really strappy red. It looks like possibly crocodile, I think.
Some sort of like animal leather. It is it's part of the same collection as the other Hermes like inspired saddle thing. So there's a bunch of buckles.
And these like really structured shoulders, sharp lines.
I love this red color too. It looks so pretty, and I like the hair. I feel like the styling was good. Zoom in on the makeup. Can't tell, pixelated as hell.
Honestly, though, doesn't look that good.
I feel like, imagine me in the club in this.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
I feel like I would look so good. I mean, imagine me just in this. I feel like I would serve. I would rock the hair just like that.
No, it would look good.
I fully stand behind this look, I believe.
In that top knot or whatever it is.
Yep, the top knot. Whatever's going on there, I'm here for.
Okay, we're back. The camera turned off.
A special guest who definitely has a few fashion opinions.
Yeah.
She has nothing to say for this one.
She's just so surprised.
Yeah, has nothing to say about this.
Okay, so we stopped off at fall 2008 couture, this red like strappy thing, and then another fall 2008.
Here's where we start to go down. We got the Cindy Lou Who hair,
Cindy Lou Who neon green.
Yeah, I think Vogue was quite hypocritical on this collection, as they should have been. Like
this weird like purple shoulder thing.
Yeah, I can agree that was not super well done. They said Jean-Paul Gaultier is far, far better than this. So I can agree that is a bit random.
Very 2008.
Yeah, like a G6 had just come out, he was just like a little...
And that had so much to do with this collection.
I could see that. I
would, honestly, I feel like I could rock with it if it, wasn't a neon green and it didn't have this weird, like, whatever knit something or another on these shoulders.
But like, can I say, I'm sure for a magazine like editorial, this would look fucking good, so cool.
Yeah, I think
if you didn't do none of the hair, this was like on somebody totally different. I don't know. I think maybe not paired with this.
Yeah, weird.
Top. I don't know.
Whatever thing. Not a fan. Not a fan.
No, the neon. Okay. Here's another flop.
Spring 03.
Yeah, Spring 03. Well, don't look at the sombrero yet, but the stripes kind of come into play here.
And why are her pants like riding up? It looks like she like pulled them up
Oh no. Okay, so this one, there's a few other looks from this collection. And this was like he had gone down to Mexico He had a mariachi band at the beginning with gaucho sombreros, striped peasant blankets, Spanish shawls, and cigars. He had a conquistador moment, and then he was into the jungle with leaves and indigenous people, is what Vogue says. I think this was his flop.
Yeah, I guess I like the top with these like stripes. That's kind of interesting, but yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy.
And this is the best look out of this collection. So
Yeah, not our favorite. Again, we told you there'd be some ones that just were not it. Okay, this one. Okay, this fall 2002, ready to wear. I feel like I picked it more because I was like, I can see the vision with the layering. I don't really like her hair, but I think I do like this pinstripe skirt. I like the jean jacket and the boots, and then this like kind of layered, collared shirt. The sleeves, I'm not really, these like long sleeves, I'm not really a big fan of. But I don't know. I feel like I could possibly see. I feel like I've seen someone in New York wearing this.
yeah, the hair is atrocious.
The hair's crazy.
I like the skirt and I like the shoes.
Right.
Then I feel like we can move on.
It's very 2002.
That's all I've got to say for her. Oh, cute skirt. I like the skirt.
Here's another one where I liked the skirt, and then I did like this, I don't know, whatever vest, this like puffer vest.
I like that too.
The neck, crazy hair. This hair,
It
obviously,
looks
they
like
were going
matted. Like, what are they doing there?
really interesting. And then she has this jacket that like we can't see. But
Oh,
no,
it's a skirt over pants. Very
yeah.
pre Sandy Liang. I'm just joking.
But I did like this look. So yeah, fall 2002. Oh, and
that's it from the 2002.
So we have from
the 2000s.
2000s.
All right, 2010s.
2010s.
I'm a fan of like a dark red, so I feel like I'm biased and I'm just picking things that I would wear.
I don't really like the hat.
I hate the hat.
Mhm.
The hat can go home.
No, it is interesting.
I love
She's
the
got this, like,
weaving,
leather-
though.
Yeah, it looks like braided leather strips.
Yeah,
Almost.
beautiful. The shoe is also horrific.
It's giving a little like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I feel like
almost.
I'm really confused as to why the styling for so many of these shows is so bad.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
But okay. Oh,
Okay.
that's cute. I
Fall
like that.
2013. The hair's a little crazy. But I thought this like super boxy whatever like overlay over this top was interesting. I feel like I could see myself wearing something like this. It's an interesting top.
The fabric is gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks like leather type. But I don't know, that's all I have to say about this.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
Spring 2010.
Yeah, this one was strange.
A little crazy. Whatever.
This whole
theme.
I feel like this entire show was weird.
I know.
Mm,
It's just like whatever like crown type thing, and then she's got all this silver on her nose.
and the
But-
bangles, of course. Can
Yeah,
never-
and then just this like chiffon, whatever fabric, see-through that just I don't know, just doesn't make sense.
Like this in some kind of like Star Wars remake would be great, but
Yes.
like on the runway, I don't know what we're
Absolutely.
doing. Like I feel like maybe he got really like obsessed with like making the looks in movies and like
This
wanted
would
to
look
do
good-
that.
Yeah, this would look good in a galaxy a long time ago, far, far away.
For
you
real.
know?
Like this I would she's the Queen Martian, but like I don't know about on the runway.
I don't know about in 2010. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Ooh, this is
Okay,
good.
I like this. This is from fall 2013, and it's like this whole fur. I don't know if it's a jacket or it's like a whole dress type thing, but I really enjoyed it. And then these like long leather gloves. Again, just thought it was a cool look, and the fur activist people would really, really hate this. Again, nothing wrong with her activism, but
I'm content. That one makes me happy.
yes, very beautiful. It's a shining light.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of my favorite pieces so far. This is so
Yeah.
stunning.
I really liked it too. It's got this really cool neck.
I love a like coat or dress combo that has like sleeves built in, so that's super cool.
Yes. Okay. I picked this, another fall 2013, because I was like, what is going on here? You have these like silhouettes of men on this shirt. It's just like ugly to me. It's like
That
a
is
shawl
ugly.
type thing. And I was like, no, with these weird like knee high, it looks like they're suede or something, but complete mess. Just not good.
Definitely. The only thing I can't stop looking at is the hair. This is like you go to Bushwick and everyone looks like this.
And then her like
in a good
dyed
way.
eyebrows.
Yeah, the eyebrows is also the hair on the top and the bottom different. Not that.
Yeah, it looks like that's probably a wig or something on top.
And they just chucked it on.
Something.
Okay, I feel like there's like lore behind the hair and makeup being so crazy. Why?
Something. But yeah, this I was like, let's put this on just to laugh at because not the biggest fan.
Like, were you trying to do like an Andy Warhol thing? Like, this is bad.
Right.
Oh no!
Yeah.
One after the other.
Another spring 2013, and we are just going in with some like, what are we doing here? Like, this is, the young Gen X moms ate this like pantsuit up, but I'm just like the military whatever hat, like. Ugh.
This is Miss Frizzle chic, I think.
I feel like that is a, insult to Miss Frizzle. Like, oh, love my phone dropping. But, like, what is going on here, guys? What are we doing?
I'm going to choose to forget that one. Okay, this one was also part of that.
Spring 2010.
Yeah. Hey. Oh. This was like the closing.
Bonnie did not like these.
And Bonnie hates this. This era sucks. What do you have to say for that?
Oh, she's silent.
Good. That was actually good. I'm glad she didn't bark in y'all's ears. This is horrific.
Just so like what? Like are these like sequins?
And
this giant flowy.
This was like the finale piece.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know who this singer is.
Why does it look like Gaga? Is that?
No, that looks more like.
Who is that?
Is
Who
it
knows?
Kylie Minogue? No.
I don't think so.
I don't know. This is an insult.
It's weird. Yeah, this is weird. I feel like they're going for some like phoenix or like feather bird type thing.
I feel like they were trying to do the sombrero thing again with the hair.
Yeah, just not a good look. The
Yeah.
2010s were rough. Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
2014 couture.
A savior in this
Miss Dita, Miss
horrible
Monteith.
era. Okay, this is from the Papillon collection. However, I will say this is probably the best look. It's Papillon de Paris, which is Papillon de Paris. It's Butterflies of Paris. So Dita Von Teese, iconic iconic burlesque performer. She had this corset made by Mr. Pearl, one of the greatest corset makers of all time.
That waist is so snatched.
I think it's like 12 or 14 inches or something super crazy.
Insane.
She is like so known for having the most corseted waist of all time.
Really?
And if you zoom in, you can see that on her face, that mole is actually a tattoo.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
She said, though, that she wanted to get it touched up once, and they were like, oh my God, you shouldn't, because it can like spider vein or like look all crazy. So she never did. But
Oh my God.
I don't know. Iconic.
That is
very
iconic.
gorgeous. Very gorgeous. Oh, this.
Okay, spring
This is
2014.
This is
again.
from the same show, so I'll say this was like the other saving grace of this collection. Again, I really love a red dress, so like a red pattern, very beautiful. I don't know about all the fasteners, but
I don't know if I'm the biggest fan, but
That's okay. You can have a wrong opinion.
Actually, honestly though, I
That
do.
one is cool.
Okay, wait. Now that I'm looking at it closer, I do like this pattern. That's
Yeah.
so interesting.
I didn't like it at first either. It kind of grew on me.
Yeah, what the zoom in is better. The zoom in is better. We'll do a close up of that.
I don't love the like fastener things on the head and whatever, but I'm gonna assume those come off.
The main bodysuit dress.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all we have for 2010s. Now we can get into 2020, which is gonna be his last collection. Obviously not JPG's last collection,
but a giant show with 200 pieces.
And it was only spring 2020, but I'm assuming like the pandemic cut that short. I wonder if he would have had like a fall.
Yeah, or maybe because they had so many pieces, they were just like, this is the one big finale, or I don't know.
But I liked this one. I liked this jacket, just kind of like a cool leather jacket. Very like hard lines. There's no like hemming at the bottom here. It looks like, very, I don't know if you call it like natural cut or whatever it is. But I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I like the color.
Right. And then I thought this is another, again, just spring 2020 couture where it's like these
garter.
Yeah, these garter clips and stuff, and then just a giant belt buckle, but also you have these sleeves. If it was in a darker color, I think I would like it more. It's like this peachish skin
It's like a Band-Aid color.
Exactly. And I'm just not really the fan of it, but I thought it was interesting.
It
was interesting.
This is cute.
Right.
I think I picked something similar.
Okay. Yeah, here's an interesting...
I like it, actually. I don't hate this. I think this is quite interesting.
Yeah, like, obviously, she's not wearing the jacket, but she is wearing the jacket.
Yeah, it's like a fun play. I like that they have fun.
And then what? This, like, are these, like, gloves for
Yes.
That's interesting. Gloves for the skirt right here.
I like the shoe. I think they definitely got better styling.
Yes, 2020. It took them
Took
a
him
couple years, but
took him the whole reign, but there we go. Okay.
they got there.
Then
Okay, spring 2020. I did this because of like this belt skirt. I don't really like the top. The top seems weird to me.
is that like a fake tie around the neck too?
Something like that. It looks.
Oh no, it's a real. Okay, maybe the styling didn't get better. What is this watch too?
I
Oh
know,
my god.
It's weird, but I thought the belt was interesting. I'm like, I feel like maybe I'd wear this somewhere. It's giving Margiela belt jacket almost. But I liked it. But the rest of the look, I just was not really vibing with. Like the hair, not the biggest fan.
Yeah, they loved a top knot. This is
really
so weird,
do.
so strange. And then these
These
boots.
like the
I'll take back everything I just said about the styling getting better. Okay, our queen, Dita
again.
I feel like this is a better version of that other. I don't know. Maybe it's just very similar, but I think Dita.
No, I like this. Yeah.
They did our girl well.
These
She
huge
looks
belts.
so beautiful.
Oh, so beautiful. And then, her like whatever, these belt bangles or whatever.
Those are great. I love that they did our girl well.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, 2020, we have Miss Hadid, Miss Gigi.
I feel like this is the best version of this sailor top. But like if you zoom in, it's all pleated organza, I believe.
Okay, I like that. I like that it comes down to a point.
Like that's really pretty.
It's giving Issei Miyake.
Yeah, but I don't know.
The pants are interesting. The top of this with these like structured, almost boxy type thing.
Yeah, I feel like this is the best version of the sailor, and I do like the shoe. I think it's like kooky.
Yeah.
So
interesting look.
Oh yes. This is my one of my favorite. I love that.
It's crazy, like this metal corset, and then what does she have on her forehead right here?
I don't want to worry. I don't want to worry about the rest.
Yeah,
I think
I'm just focus on the
I think let's
piece.
just look at the statement piece and not really focus on what else is going on.
Honestly, though I do like these like ankle things.
Can you zoom in? I'm confused.
Yeah, do you see that? They're like
wow.
clamped together almost. I do like those. I think those are interesting.
I feel like that can't be comfortable.
Definitely not.
Ow.
Definitely
But
not.
that looks really good.
It does.
Yeah, I think that looks great.
Cool.
Ooh, yep,
Okay,
same.
another metal corset.
Yeah, I like that they'll do cool things for guys. Like I feel like a lot of fashion houses like have horrible menswear, or they don't make men's stuff look sexy or take risks. So I do
it's
like
all the
that.
same silhouettes.
Yeah, I do like that, and I love Jean Paul Gaultier's like history with drag queens and things like that.
I think
So
the shirt's interesting too.
they definitely have had like a great like history of not just doing things for only pride with the gay community. So I'm just like pointing that out for like, I don't know, I feel like this is really cunty for men's.
Nice. This one I was like, what? It's like a blow up. This is a sex doll.
Playful.
Like,
it's playful. I like
playful,
that.
Yeah. No. It's interesting. Like this swirly blow up dress.
Yeah, I will say the like boobs look like a poop emoji.
Yeah, not.
I like the hair.
The hair's cool. The hair really is cool. And then this, what is that, a dog?
Yeah, it's a little puppy.
It's fun. Come on, it's his last collection. It's fun. Okay, closing remarks. The 90's were the best ones.
Easily. And you know what? I don't expect like a brand that's had a reign as long as his.
It can't all be perfect.
No, but he was absolutely a legend. Some of the best tailoring, most gorgeous, iconic pieces.
So amazing.
If I could live in that 90's like fashion era, I could have died happy, but unfortunately I'm enraged.
No, I really just loved going through all these looks, and it is fun like going on Vogue Runway and just kind of scanning everything from a collection and then really seeing those standout pieces. But we're going to be doing more of this. Don't you worry. I feel like the next one we want to do is what, Mugler, right?
I'm sure. Oh, yeah. We've got so many great designers to go through.
But this was a fun one to do.
I loved it. Had a great time.
Follow us on Instagram. Follow MF on Instagram. Follow me and Vanessa. And I don't know, like, what looks did you like the most? Tell us. Let us know.
Did we miss anything iconic?
Exactly.
I'm sure we didn't, because we're just so intuitive and we don't make any mistakes. Never. But you let us know.
Anyways, bye.